defeated by Deportivo La Coruña and Alaves, two teams who are down, or have been down in the relegation equation. That's a shot from the halfway line. Well, he doesn't beat the keeper, hardly reaches him.
Yeah, Malaga beat them as well, but they're away from home, Rob. It's a different kettle of fish. At the new camp, you know, they're a much more energetic and well-controlled beast, and I think possession-wise, you're going to see at least 70% possession for Barcelona. With the quality they've got, you expect them to create enough chances to go and win this game.
Well, as maybe you'd expect from the top against bottom, is the team who've had the best possession statistics this season against the team who've had the ball least. There's Lionel Messi. Messi to Gomez. Gomez cutting it back, looking for the run of Alcácer.
You can always work everything out statistically, but there's always the Messi factor. And he can do nothing for 10 or 15 minutes and then get the ball for 5 seconds and put it in the back of the net. And you can't allow for that as a team. And he's just such a fabulous player, a real magician.
Lionel Messi scored 47 goals this season. Collectively, Osasuna have managed only 36 goals. He scored 11 more than the whole of the team.
46 or 47, depending on which newspaper you're reading.
There's Gomez. Rakitic. Messi is the cry.
He gets a free kick here.
A loose challenge from Fausto. Not quite in the league of Ramos at the weekend.
Ramos is another one for me. That's a really strange one. You know, 22 red cards in his career, none for Spain, but all of them for when he's playing for Barcelona. And some of the challenges he makes, he must know you can't jump in with 2 feet and expect to stay in the park.
Busquets. Well, just cramming the defence here, Osasuna. Denis Suarez.
League against their arch rivals Atletico Madrid. That will be a tough two-legged semi-final. Those are all the pluses for Barcelona, and Luis Enrique knows that, and the fans know that. They wait and hope and see. League against their arch rivals. Injuries, Rob, because you can pick up injuries just like the Gareth Bale injury. That rules them out for certainly the next 2 or 3, 4 weeks. And the season's effectively over.
There's Mascherano, who realised his place in the natural order at Barcelona. He watched on the bench at the weekend, and Tite is the one signing who has established himself in the eyes of Luis Enrique this season.
I like him, Tite. I think he's young and he needs a bit more experience, but what I've seen, I like. He's got a good left foot, he's decent on the ball, and he's a good athlete. I think he's going to be a good acquisition.
There's Messi to Gomez. Rakitic. Messi. Now to Red. They don't quite have the same sting as the MSN Doven. Neymar and Luis Suarez are playing to world-class players. There's Messi.
Well, anywhere will do for Osasuna.
This is Piqué.
He sweeps off comfortably in the back, and Mascherano experienced enough to pick up the knockdown. 2 against 1, it's always going to favour Barcelona.
Busquets to Messi. Busquets wide. Gomez. Different shape to Barcelona's team tonight, as both of the flying fullbacks have been given a break. Messi. Suarez to Turan. To Denis Suarez. Well, they're playing defensively, also certainly has worked. It was just that one human error, wasn't it? It was
We'll find out afterwards, Rob, you know, how the defeat at home against Barcelona is going to affect them. Just need it. We'll find out afterwards, Rob. You know how the defeat at home against Barcelona is going to affect them. That's a great ball.
Here is Gomez to Messi. Gomez, Rakitic.
Because you want a reaction from Real Madrid. You want to see how they're going to stand up. And going to Deportivo is not an easy game.
Busquets.
Barcelona have already lost there this season.
Duran. Busquets. It's a well-ordered. Rakitic. Gomez. There's a contrast in the Clasico where both teams were taking it in turns, hammer and tong to attack each other. Of course, that was the downfall of Real Madrid. They were going for the winning goal, even though they were a player down, which is refreshing to see.
Yeah, the thing about Real Madrid is, Rob, they had chances. They did.
Alcacer on the blind side. Lionel Messi swung with his right foot.
Not a bad effort. Well, the so-called standing foot knockdown was pretty good from Paco Alcacer. And Lionel Messi couldn't put it on target. As I say, Real Madrid, if they'd taken just one of the load of opportunities they had at the Bernabeu, they wouldn't have lost. There's not much in the belief to do that.
Piqué. Mascherano. Messi. Busquets to Rakitic. There's always a chance of you lapsing concentration because this man is so eager. Essentially, it has to be one of the finds of the season. Mascherano stops. I say find of the season. It's actually at his 8th club, but previously he's operated in a lower division. Proven that the 23 goals in the second tier last year were of no fluke. This is the only man in double figures for Osasuna this season.
Well, this is a side that doesn't create many opportunities. That's the other point I would make, Rob. He's a good player, so I like him. Be a good acquisition.
Mascherano.